Hello everybody once again, this is AikawaKazu and welcome to the level 50 Screamer Soul Eater Dark Summoner Showcase. So I'll be talking about, mostly at the start of the video, about the skills, like whether you put the skill at level 1, 6 or 11, will there be a difference aside from the damage difference? And the skills that you need to know have no changes will be mentioned here. So I'll just go straight into that and talk about the Kali skills first. So the Kali skills I've tested: Despair Needle, Fancy Turn, Sting Breeze, Soul Wind. Aside from the usual damage increase at 6-11, there is no change. Same for everything here except for the usual tumble where your cooldown decreases. So for Damigos, every level decreases the cooldown for PvP and PvE. Yep, take notes, we'll just apply that first, standard stuff, and get our air evasions to max level, same for our HP mastery. So the other stuff that you need to note will be Phantom Guard. Every level increases the damage reduction, but the super armor rate is the same. But note that the duration increases as well for every level that you use, if I'm not wrong. Indeed it is. So for PvE, level 4, 21 seconds, PvP 10.5 seconds, so let's add that too. And okay, this is the next one that have changes. So negative goes at 6 and 11, there'll be change. So at level 1 will be 2.8 PvP and 4 seconds PvE. So if you get it to 6, it will increase by 2.5 seconds for both PvP and PvE. So 2.8 seconds plus 2.5 gives you, no, it's actually 4.3, but somehow it's 4.55, so my maths has failed. But for the PvE, it's 4 seconds to 6.5, so for PvE it's 2.5 seconds increase. And if you go up to level 11, which you can't until level 60, or rather 55, you actually get 6.5 seconds for PvE, wrong, 9 seconds for PvE, and 6.3 seconds for PvP. So I'm not too sure what it means by loss of will for 6.3 seconds in PvP. Is it because the player will turn like confused and he'll just daze around? I have not seen it done in actual PvP, so if it's a very useful skill, then I guess you definitely must get it in PvP. But for now, I'm not going to be learning it, because at level 50, this is a skill that is not that useful, especially if you're in a party. So my skill build for, I would say, my Dark Summoner right now will be to go level 16 Despair Needle, because I really like the DPS and cooldown for this skills. 10 seconds and good DPS, definitely. Just throw it there and you can move around and watch it do the damage. So you can see I'm at 42 SP, so at here, you can choose to add Spirit Blow to hit 45 to get that minimum 45 SP to learn Ultimate in your Screamer tree. Or you can actually pick up your Ghost Kick, MP, and MP regen. So, yep, that's one way to go, but knowing me, I'm always a hybrid PvP PvE. I should go for this, and I don't want a Ghost Kick. So of course I feel that Ghost Kick is more for the Dancer class. I know some might disagree, but for PvE, you don't really need a Ghost Kick. So I'll go apply that. So that's for the Kali side of the tree. So let's walk around a bit, and let's go to the Screamer side. So I'll just talk about the skills that will have difference. So Phantom Claw and Spirit Paper, no difference at level 6 or 11 for cooldown, but for skills like Chain Claw, let me just add those skills one level each first, so we can avoid adding and talking them. So there we go. So Chain Claw 6 and 11, there's a cooldown change, so 15 seconds for level 1, level 6 for PvP 13.5. You can see that the PvP and PvE share the same cooldown, and at level 11 it drops down to 12 seconds, so PvP players might want to max this. It chains with your Phantom Claw EX as well, and yeah, I guess Phantom Claw EX is like triple slash EX in that sense, but it's a 4-hit triple slash EX instead of 3. Next skill that is affected, Revenge Hand. Same thing, level 6, the cooldown drops, and at level 11 you can't get it, but I'm assuming that it drops as well. But for Rampage Claw, no change. Okay, listen to me, Rampage Claw no change at 1 or 6, it's just 30 seconds flat. And for Spirit Twinge, every level does not add cooldown decrease. You can go up to 6 and 11. I've tested, there's no change in the form of the skill as well, so there's no point getting it to level 6 or 11. Level 1 will be enough. For Blitz Claw, level 6 cooldown drops as well, 2.5 seconds drop, and at level 11 which you can't get, it will drop again I believe. But for Phantom Rage, no change, flat 17 seconds. Let me just show you for those who are doubtful. Look at that, still 17 seconds here. For PvP and PvE, I'm toggling right now, it's the same. So we go to the Soul Eater side of the tree. Remember, Spirit Paper no change. For Cling Snake, there is a change in the movement speed reduction. Level 1 30%, level 6 increased by 10% to 40%, and at level 11 will be 50%. So Cling Snake EX, I think for Soul Eaters in the future at level 60 cap, you might want to get this to level 11, but look at PvP, the duration slow is only 3.5 seconds. It's less than Storm. So whether it's worth it, it's really up to you to decide. And let's see for, let me just get this level down. Soul Gate, level 6, any change? Nope, cooldown is the same. So same thing, Soul Gate, no change in cooldown. And for Beast Spirit, same thing, no change, but it's 3 seconds faster cooldown compared to Rampage Claw, so take note of that. So let's go to more significant skills. Stigma of Curse, so is there any change? There is. So if you get to level 6, you actually get an additional normal attack button that you can use that gives you 20% extra talisman damage. And I can't get it to 11, so the cooldown stays the same, but you get an additional one at level 6. Let me just show you the one at level 6. So let me just get it to the hotkey that I want. Okay, so usually for Stigma of Curse, it's just one hit, correct? And you can only brand one target. However, at level 6, you can brand one, turn around and brand another. So that's the second hit actually gives you a knockdown. It does. So both hits actually is strong enough for a flinch on a target that is just standing there with no super armor. So take note of that. So what you can do is 2 branded targets can actually give you 2 dummies, but right now I only have 1 target, so I can't really show you. But you can see that the dummy is summoned here, and there'll be 2 dummies summoned at the same place, and they're just stacked there. So you can't really notice that there will be like 2 dummies, but there is. So just take note that getting at level 6 makes you be able to brand 2 targets, and after that getting the dummies out. So situations where this can be useful can be at level 40 when you fight the Rhino Brother bosses, and you can brand both targets and summon a dummy like here, and you just DPS both of them. So that's one way that will work, as well as I think Green Dragoness when you're trying to handle 2 of the bishops at the start of the map, or the 2 spiders. You can brand 2 targets as well and summon dummies where your team can just DPS the dummy. So that is definitely very useful if you can brand 2 targets. I would say it's more useful in the party setup, but if you are soloing, not too sure if that is really worthwhile getting into level 6. I'll talk about it why. But know that Stigma of Curse level 6, additional talisman if you press the normal attack button 1 and 2. Next one will be Summon Puppet. If you increase the level, the duration increases as well as the damage increase. For PvP 9% up to 9.1 seconds duration, and for PvE 16% for 13 seconds. So that's very long. And you realize that 13 seconds actually ties in with your Garage Formation. So Garage Formation, the next one we're going to talk about. Level 1 it's just 5% damage increase for PvE, and it's just 100% super armor attack power reduction. And if you put it up to level 5, it's 15%. So 15 plus 16% will be 31% just from this 2. And I'll tell you why Dark Summoner is very strong after I show you guys the Dark Summoner skills. But look at that, 31% already. So these 2 skills definitely must max if you are doing PvE. PvP wise, you can say that the increase is really not that much. Look at that, it's just 3% versus 9%, and do you really have time to cast a brand and then hitting your opponent will let you hit the dummy? So that's one thing to note. But it's definitely very useful against range classes. For example, let's say if you're fighting against someone that can cast tracking arrows and you brand him, get a dummy out, maybe you can do some quick burst damage before they actually get the next tracking arrows out. That could work. But Garage Formation definitely must max, and I'll be maxing this as well. How about Resent Area? So Resent Area, you can see there's no cooldown change when I get this level 5, it's just more damage, and the duration is the same, 7.5 seconds flat. And last but not the least will be Increased Soul. So you can only get up to level 2, level 2 is 9% increase in magic power. And you can see that the HP reduction is 350, not 350%, so it's just 350 HP loss every second. For PvE it's 175, so it's half. So in PvP it's actually the double HP loss, so take note of that. So that's all for the Dark Summoner Starter 3, forget about this one, sorry. Ghost Scream, the cooldown, does it change? It does. So level 6 and at 11 as well once again, but I can't get to 11. So it's 14 seconds cooldown, down from 2 seconds. Wait, let me check. Actually at level 6 it drops 2 seconds. And yep, so every 6 and I would say 11 it'll be 12 seconds cooldown. But this skill doesn't really do a lot of damage. But you can see that the movement speed is reduced if your target is hit. So 2 skills to do reduction, and the reduction is actually changed. 35% at level 6 and probably at 11 it'll be 40%. So you have the Ghost Scream plus the Cling Snake. So PvP Soul Eaters, take note, Cling Snake and Ghost Scream can be used hand in hand together to dish out some very long slow durations here. And let's head over to the Dark Summoner, but before that I need to add enough skills to reach 65. Okay, I think I did it already. So let's just talk about the skills here. Sadism Pleasure. Recover 1.5% of the damage to enemies as HP. And you can only recover HP up to 14,000. So you can do a lot of burst damage, but you can only recover 14k HP. So there's a cap on the HP that you can recover. But it increases your dark attack by 2.5 seconds in PvP. And level 2, it actually increases up to 3.75. So the maximum HP recovered also increases as the level increased. So you might want to get a skill ring for this. I don't know if the skill ring exists for this skill, but if it exists, you might want to get it because it's 5% dark attack increase at level 3 for PvP. And does it increase at, look at that, PvE it's 10% dark attack, 10% free dark attack, man. And it lasts for 15 seconds. PvP 7.5 seconds, not very long, but definitely enough if you can find a time to land that DPS combo. Could be when you want to cast your ultimate. So could be the Phantom's Avenger where you get your DA up and you get your Sadism Pleasure up to try to do some good damage. And Chaos Formation here, I'll show you guys the skill very soon. You get my Phantom Claw to 6 so I can learn EX. One sec. So I'll just show you guys the 2 skills. Chaos Formation is the one where you summon Dark Light Eraser skill. I think they basically just reprogrammed the Eraser skill to look like its dark form and attacks a lot faster. So let's look at Phantom Claw EX first. So the non-EX version is just 4 hands coming out, but for the EX version, the 3rd and the 4th hit actually lifts up the opponent. 2, 3, see that's the first lift, and I didn't really get it to the 4th because I delayed too much. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th hit actually keeps the target in the air. Let's do that one time, this time with the chin. 2, 3, 4, and back up again. So very useful skill. So that's Phantom Claw EX and Chaos Formation. You can see that Chaos Formation does not flinch your target, but at the end there is an explosion. So you definitely want to get a flinch first. Probably with this, and then I failed. Let's try to do that again. So Fan Chan, explode, and look at that. And you get a free explosion at the end too. You can see that the target cannot stand up despite it lying down flat. So just take note. And yep, I guess that's all for the Dark Summoner side of the class tree. I'll just go on to my Soul Eater to show you guys the Soul Eater skills. Be right back. So right now we are at our Soul Eater. You can see I'm a Soul Eater right now on the left side. So first thing you want to know is Spirit Paper EX. Instead of the 4 bird talisman that you summoned previously at level 40 and before, which actually I really didn't like the skill. Despite I don't care how much damage it does, it feels very slow and you only summon 4 birds, just like 4 hits, really? But for the EX version, it's 12 and it feels a lot more oomph in the skill itself. And one thing to note, if you brand a target, you can get up to 16 hits. So remember to brand your target before you use your Spirit Paper EX. Look at that, 16 hits there. So let's go straight to the next skill, Spectral of Pain. So if you look at the skill description, summons the Ghost of Pain in front and pierces through the enemies. So this skill actually can pierce through targets, as you can see on the right side of the small screen. I'll show you later when I cast the skill. And if you do it 3 times, if the target is affected by the Ghost Curse 3 times, an explosion will occur and give additional damage. So the additional damage is 100% here. So what it means is, It's not 100% added to that magic attack damage that you saw just now. It's basically on the third time when you hit the target. That means if you manage to curse it the third time, you'll get a double explosion. So first curse, second curse, and the third curse, you see a double explosion there. And it gives a flinch as well. So last thing to note, if I didn't mention just now, I think I did, it pierced through the target. So you can pierce through many targets, definitely very useful in PvE. Probably can cast it, and then go do maybe cast Despair Needle, run around. If you need buy time cooldowns, cast another one, and do it a third time, and you get that additional explosion. And it'll be very cool if you can see explosions occurring at a lot of targets. That'll be actually pretty awesome. Maybe try out later just for the lols. But that's Spectral of Pain for you. Next skill, which is my favorite for the Soul Eater, aside from the ultimate, is Soul Scream. So let's look at the skill description. Summons Ghost of Grudge will attack enemies in front with Screams of Sorrow. Enemies' attack will be too shocked to give critical attacks, but will have increased chance of critical attacks on themselves and reduce resistance to critical attacks. So actually what it means is you basically can crit the target a lot easier by 50%, and their critical resistance reduction is reduced by 10%. Very useful for bosses with critical resistance, definitely. And for PvP, it only lasts for 7.5 seconds for the debuff once you cast on the enemy. For PvE, it's 15 seconds. So you can see that for the Screamer class, a lot of skills. Look at that. PvE, 13 seconds for Summer Puppet. For Grudge Formation, it's how long? Let me see. Where's the duration? Am I missing something? But I think for Grudge Formation it lasts for about 15 seconds as well. And you can see your... okay, not the skill, but for the Dark Summoner, the HP one, that one lasts for 15 seconds as well. So many of the cooldowns tie down where you need to do your max DPS in that 15 seconds. But let's just show you guys the skill right now. So first we'll try to test our Spirit Paper crit rate without the Ghost of Scream. You can see 1 crit out of 12 hits, that's pretty low, correct? But the Soul Scream, sorry, not Ghost Scream, actually supposed to make that increase by 50%. So will that happen? You hear the scream there, and was there a flinch? Let me check, I think there was. Right now you can see the debuff is on, and it's already over because PvP is only 7.5 seconds. Let's try that again. So there is a flinch, and look at that, Spirit Paper, a lot more crits you see right now. So definitely the critical chance increases, so it's not your target can crit you better, but it's you can crit the target better. So very useful skill once again. So imagine you do this, 1, like cooldown, 2, you get the scream in, and then 3. I didn't quite get the crit there, unfortunately, but you can see the opportunity there with the Soul Scream. So that's it for the skills talking here, and we'll go straight to 2 separate Archbishop nests, normal run by the Soul Eater and the Dark Summoner. And I'll talk a bit about the PvE general skill build that I use for my runs before I should get into that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. It's gonna be a bit lengthy, but I think it's gonna be great. So right now I'll be talking about the Dark Summoner general skill build. So this will be something very general that I believe many people will do. I decided to go for Despair Needle level 16. If you're not going for level 16 Despair Needle, if you're going for a more PvP build, I think you don't need to go so high level for Despair Needle. If you're using it for utility, then you might just want to get level 1. And you can max like Spirit Blow, and if negative goes, Loss of Will is very good, you might want to level it up as well. But right now, as a level 50, I don't see how negative goals can play out in my skill rotation. Could be a life-saving skill, but so far after playing, I do not see that to be so I'm keeping it, I'm not learning it this time. And look at that, I'm at 42 SP. So in this tree, you just want to achieve that 45 SP to learn your ultimate in the Screamer side of the tree. So you can go for Spirit Blow and ignore your Mental Mastery, but note that Phantom Guard uses your MP reduction. So MP will be reduced instead of HP. So if you have your Phantom Guard up, you might be losing MP a lot. So I'm just gonna get this 2 up here, and maybe just get Ghost Kick. Hang on, so I unlearn Spirit Blow, so 45 SP here. And bam, this will be our Kali tree here. So So go to the Screamer side for the Dark Summoner. So in general, if you really want to go pure Dark Summoner side of the tree, you can only get, let's say you get Max Crouch formation, and you just get the Summon Puppet. You might want to get the additional branding if you want, but so far I also find that not really that useful in terms of single target DPS, so I'm going to leave it at 1 for now. But I believe if you go for a pure Dark Summoner build, Dark Summoner build, it means you max out your tree here, you can definitely go for the level 6 branding. So right now I'm just going to go level 11 Phantom Claw. So just get 1 for all these first, and Rampage Claw, definitely max it, very useful skill. And for Revenge Hand, I'm actually choosing to get it to, I would say, level 6 for the additional cooldown, because at level 9 it's only about 30% more damage, and so level 6 will be fine here for now. Increase Soul maxed, and if you like Dragon Soul like me last time, you might want to get it. But for Dark Summoner, if you don't want to get Dragon Soul, you like the DA buff of the Phantom's Avenger as well as extra movement speed. Basically DA plus Spirit Boost, you can actually just leave Dragon Soul alone. So I'm going to do a pure build right now and get this to level 6. So you might ask, I still have quite a lot of points to add, correct? I want to get Ghost Scream if you want for that laying down of that dummy ghost if you want for buying time, but I'm not going to be learning Ghost Scream as well. For PvP, you definitely want to learn it because of the movement speed reduction. So I'm just going to keep it here for now and go straight to here first and see what we can do. So level 2 Sadism Pleasure, Chaos Formation, and Phantom Claw EX. So this will be our general PvE build for the Dark Summoner. Hopefully I don't go very wrong this part. So additional branding here, very useful to get 2 targets on a dummy. As I mentioned in the GDN, 2 spiders. If you're fighting 2 Archbishops at the start, you can use it. And for other general users in boss where there are 2 targets to hit, basically, you can actually brand 2 targets, get the dummy out, and just attack the dummy. Very, very useful. So from here, you can actually go for this. For the Beast Spirit, level 6, and the Soul Gate, level 6. So this is like a max DPS skill tree where you want to get the most out of it. But I would say when the level 60 cap comes, you might want to not get Soul Gate. Then just get Soul Gate at level 1 and maybe max up Beast Spirit. So, but for now, since you want to make most use of our DPS or skills in the Screamer side of the tree, this is what I'm going to try for now for the Archbishop Nest, and we'll see if it's worthwhile. But Spirit Paper and Clean Stink, most likely not using these skills, probably filler skills, but I think we have a lot of skills to use as fillers instead, and I'm not going to be learning Descent Area. The DPS is actually very good, flat 180% magic attack and lasts for 15 seconds, but yeah, like I said, there's many skills to use, and I used it in the level 40 showcase. The damage is actually pretty good, like 13k per tick for the crit, but yeah, I'm not going to be choosing to learn this time, so I'm going to apply 3 SP left. So I didn't get my Soul Gate, sorry. So you have 2 SP left. You can max your Beast Spirit if you want, but I'm going to leave it at 6, and so you have 2 skill points to add here. You can actually add it to your MP Mastery, but I'm just going to leave it here for 60 cap. So this will be my generic PvE build for the Dark Summoner. Just take a look. 11167 and 1166. So we're going to try out now in Archbishop as normal, and wish me all the best. So it's going to be a Dark Summoner, Archbishop Nest is normal, solo run. So just show you guys my gear. So I'm using Unique Suffix 2 GDN gears. Intellect, 4 Intellect and 1 HP. Only plus 6, so don't look at my HP and like, oh WTF, am I using like plus 12? No, I'm using plus 6 GDN gear. And plus 10 weapons, that's how I get my 12,000 magic attack. And I bought 7.3k crit using like perfect pots for dark attack, I guess. SDN Hunter Ring with magic attack, and SDN Hunter Earring and necklace with intelligence. So yeah, there is perfect potentials for this HP, which is why probably why my HP is so high. 3.25 vitality and HP 6.5% stacked up on these two. Definitely helps a lot, but here is just normal Ajin in HP. I'm using level 40 third stack critical heraldries. Yep, just FYI, and just using a bunch of skill plates with Clarity Ball. So I'm not too sure if my skill plates choice is correct, I'm just experimenting it. Grudge Formation, 20% cooldown. Chaos Formation damage. Sadism Pleasure buff duration 20%. That's the one where you gain back HP. And the last one will be Rampage Claw, 20% damage. So that's it. I'm gonna go for my... So if you guys watched the level 40 showcase for the Screamer class, problem with the Screamer class was that it couldn't have the ability to heal itself despite skills like, you know, increase soul. Like, what's the point of increasing your damage when you cannot survive using it? So I think with Dark Summer you can, because you have the Sadism Pleasure, allows you to recover HP. Just down. Yeah, I'm gonna get my dummy out. Watch, guys. So we cast that, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That irritating skill. So I think my dummy is alive long enough, but gotta help go down, man. That's 2x bar gone and my dummy is gone, but it's cool. And Rampage Claw, because it's awesome. Go, Wolf Spirit. Shit, I didn't get out. So wait, he's almost dead. I'm just having fun with us. Yep, guys, just having fun. So if I'm not wrong, Grudge Formation can stack on the dummy. But they say that the dummy cannot be frozen, so you cannot affect the dummy that way. So pretty smooth so far. So for this boss, don't get your tumble baited at the start. So you can actually dodge the delayed hit thing over there. Couldn't quite see that skill coming, so get the dummy out. Rampage Claw. Oh man. That's a sad thing because the boss summoned the mushrooms. Oops, I almost actually gone. I almost left the area. HP buff up. I'm waiting for the next cursed. Dummies out. Grudge out. Increase soul. Let's run around for a bit. Oh, not again. Am I that unlucky? Sad day, guys. Dummy. So didn't quite attack the dummy there. Used it. I think that's overkill though. Whoopsie. Off that. And yep, pretty good so far. Still have the HP buff on, kinda wasted it. We're in and off to the Power Ranger stage. So just remember, I'm using +6 GDN gears, but full GDN set really gives you a lot of HP bonus, and the SDN perfect potentials there. So I would say if you use +6, you easily get 100k HP around there. And building suffix 2 once again very useful. Okay, this boss, I'm just gonna use this. What? Okay, there she goes. This is another problematic one. Out. Not today. Okay, maybe today. Oh snap. Curse down. Double dummies this time. Genial. Crush Formation. And yeah, stacked up damage, guys. And followed by ulti. Magician's dead probably. Yep. I get my DA up. You're cursed. Assassin's dead. This guy's dead. Yep. Everything is going according to plan. Very smooth run so far. I would say things will only start to get messy at the stage where you need to destroy the pillars, because there's only a few skills that you can use to destroy, and you want to make sure that they are off cooldown. So if I do mess up at that part of the showcase, please don't blame me. I actually prepared a Manticore Gravity Ball here just in case I fail. But I didn't actually practice the way you can use it to clear a whole row of pillars, so I'll probably be playing safe. You don't see me use Phantom Rage a lot because it's only level 1 for mine, as well as Blitz Claw. Let's just show it fine now, as you can see the DPS. Same for Phantom Rage. So a lot of people do not know actually what happens if the old man dies. It only means that after you kill the next boss, there will not be that 100% HP food. So for those who didn't know, now you know. Kind of interested to see how the Soul Scream will perform in this nest because of the piercing effect. I want to do the Spectre of Pain. So just gonna do some burst damage at the start. Another dummy. You can see 50,000 damage this time. 244. Definitely very high. I'm still at full HP. Not today. Ouch. Oh snap. Took my dummy out, but it's good. Did I bring the dummy out? Or did I cancel it? I think I cancelled it. Hello. Phantom Rage, 20k with Grudge Formation. Not today. Let's do the wolf kill. Oh yeah. Things are really going smoothly. This is actually, I think, my... we used to take a lot of takes. I think this is like my 4th take. Yep. There was one take, everything went well, but my Dragoness crashed. So it was a sad day. So this is what I mean, where you need to get the cooldowns correct. I actually got it all wrong, so I need to wait now. Need to play it safe. You're supposed to use your Revenge Hand for one of them, which is my number 4 hotkey skill, so I'm just gonna wait now, because I know my Soul Gate will be good enough. And your Bliss Spirit for one of them. Oh, the Scream Block is not gonna be good. So yeah, just gonna wait here. So here's the first one. Then here. Oh no. Did I make it? I didn't. Dang it, guys. That's what I mean when I messed it up. Messed up on the third one. Oh, it's Revenge Hand. No. Rampage Claw for the third one. Snap. It's a sad day, guys. So we know Roy chest for us, but yeah, don't really care about the loot when you have GDN gears, correct? Green ball's coming towards me. And the shield is up, so let's try to get the last one right. Oh, flop. Come on. Yeah, I got the last one right, guys. I'm not a failure after all. Look at how the soul gate can actually pierce targets. Awesome, right? Oh, this is the skill where it's invulnerable. Oops. Oops, I got hit twice. Kazu, what are you doing? And we're done for this part, but no Roy chest for us, sadly. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by the explosions. Nope, I didn't. I waited long enough. So the Beast Spirit for this one actually destroys the super armor very fast. So what I'm gonna do here is get the dummy out, cancel my dummy, let's get back some HP then. Work it out. So the trouble comes when you get the boss down. That's when the trouble comes, because there are not many skills that can actually hit the boss up there, so I'm going to be saving those skills. But let's see if we get the boss to checks first. Try to burn it down. Dummy actually died. Okay, this is a mistake. So can the dummy work here? I really do not know. One's gonna go down very soon. This spirit is supposed to be one of those skills that will cause him to go down very fast. So I'm forced to use this because I don't want him to use that little raw skill. So here's the problem now. So there's more skills that work. Spare needle, nope. You can see when you try to get the soul gate out, you'll be summoned below. And you can see that it's not doing much damage at all. Blade dance works. Rampage claw works. Chaos formation works. So I'm just figuring out, so don't mind me. Run. Oh snap. Oh shit. Whoop, close one. Okay, the same hand twice. Let's get there fast. Shouldn't have used Chaos Formation, but yeah, that's supposed to be our DPS skill, but let's try to do our ultimate this time. Couching out, Crystal, and ulti. Last Chaos Formation, it will be in time. Oh, we actually got a Phantom Rage kill. And we did it, guys! I mean, not surprising with the gear that I have. If I don't clear this easily, it's gonna be a joke. But yeah, we did it. And 14 minutes, not too bad for a solo run, I guess. If I know my rotations better, probably can clear it faster. But yep, this is the Dark Summoner. So if you actually clicked at the start you can actually skip to the Soul Eater one. I'm going to combine both videos, and for the Blade Dancer and Spirit Dancer will be in another video as well, so we just get 2 separate videos for this showcase. So I hope you guys give you a good idea on the skill build. I'll definitely do a written guide for this, but right now you guys can just watch the video for now. And it's always fun to look at loots. Right now normal nests don't really give plates, sadly, and we just missed the royal chest by a wee bit. So go watch the Soul Eater one after this if you have not. It's gonna be good, I would say 50 close to an hour video, but let's get to that straight away. So right now this will be the Soul Eater skill build, general one. So same thing is going to be very similar to the Dark Summoner one. I'm going to get this Prayer Needle to 16 because I quite like this skill. It's like poison spray for me. And you max out the necessary tumble and general evasion skills. Get a weak attack, HP mastery, phantom guard maxed to get reduced damage, and you're back at 42 SP. So same thing, if you don't feel like Despair Needle is your play, just like if you feel that Impact Wave, like my MacLeod build, it's not your cup of tea, do not need to max this. Level 1 will be fine, and you can go for stuff very useful, Negative Ghost. I would say many will agree with me or disagree to put 16 on this and actually get it to 11 to learn Negative Ghost for PvP and PvE. But for now I'm ignoring it because this is a more general PvE build, and I think you have enough skills to not worry about this loss of view, because it doesn't work on bosses on level 40. I tried on the Manticore Nest, doesn't work on any of those mini bosses, so it's kinda useless once you get to the high level Nest, and I half suspect this doesn't work on most of the level 40 Nests and raids, so I'm not gonna get this. And from here on you can get Spirit Blow if you want for more stuff, or you can just get this too, and Ghost Kick, just get a 45 SP. Or you can don't learn Ghost Kick and get level 2 in my Conqueror, that works as well. So for this side, this is where it gets tricky for the Soul Eater. Do you want to get Rampage Claw as a useful DPS skill? Because you're not going to have enough SP to max a lot of the skills here if you want to get max Revenge Hand and Rampage Claw. So it's most like the Gladiator Unlock kind of thing. So it really depends if you want to get Stigma of Curse to 6. Some would say that level 6 is pretty useless. If you watched my Dark Summoner video, I didn't actually use the second additional hit, so you can keep it at 1, but getting 2 Pregnant Ducats is very useful, as once again I mentioned for GDN Spider bosses, Archbishop Nest bosses, where you can summon a dummy and the dummy will just stacked up for 2 targets. So PvE build, I would say you get to level 6 for a more party minded build. Summon Puppet, 16% damage increase, definitely maxed, and Clean Snake, really up to you to decide if you want to get it to high levels. So for now 50 cap, I think 1 is enough for PvE. But for Spirit Paper I'll get it to 11, and Soul Gate I'll max this one because I got the damage plate on it. This Spirit maxed and Crush Formation max. Not gonna get Resent Area again, so I'm gonna try this where I just get all these skills. So you usually use these skills more for the flinching effect, especially for Chain Claw. It's like for, you know, Moon Lords, you learn up to Front Shove. So maybe you just want to learn up to here, and if you want the extra Revenge Hand, Suction Effect and Explosion, you can learn this. And Rampage Claw of PvE build for max DPS, 84 SP already, 2 here, and it really depends if you want a Phantom Avenger. I would say for PvP you want to get it, so right now I'm maxed. That's what I mean where you can't max a lot of skills here, unlike the Dark Summoner. Or you can actually bring this down to level 6 and you can learn Resent Area, or if you want Ghost Scream for more mobility, you can have it. The slow effect is good for PvP, but I'm going for a pure PvE build, so I'm maxing these 2 skills. And here, Spectral of Pain 2 and Soul Scream and your EX. So 1 spare point, you can add it to my Conqueror if you want, but for now I'm just going to leave it here. So that's the Soul Eater general skill build for you for PvE. Category Rampage Claw, and you can max your Cling Snake if you want. 3 hits, it actually hits for quite a good bit of damage, but I'll go for Rampage Claw. As you can see in the Dark Summoner video, it's very good damage. I almost hit 300k for one of the bosses as well. So if you have not watched the Dark Summoner side of the Archbishop Nest solo run, go watch it. And at level 6, I forgot to mention in the starting part, the stun rate actually increased by 10%. So at level 9 in the future, you can actually get it up to 70%. So that's just to note. But let's get to our Soul Eater solo here. So right now will be the Soul Eater Showcase. I'll show you guys the items, very similar to the Dark Summoner, +6, Green Dragoness Armours, +10 weapons, Sea Dragoness accessories. And I have Crit Cap, 11,000 magic attack, and let's see the 16% dark attack here. Heraldries using level 40 Heraldries, but they're all third stat critical. And 20% Dragon Soul, 20% Soul Gate, 20% Beast Spirit, and 12% Garage Formation cooldown. So let's hit to it straight away. First thing I want to test out is the Spectre of Pain piercing damage. So let's summon a dummy right now. Get going, and the pierce damage pretty awesome so far. Pierce damage again. Hit these Ice Shamans because they take a lot lesser magic damage. And I always summon a Beast Spirit here. And there they go. All dead. Just like we want them to. Get a curse going. And let me show you guys what I'm gonna do. I'll pet out here because he might summon that irritating thing, which is about now. And then we go Scream. It's already down 2x HP, and he did his iframe skill. Get a dummy going, get another Spectral Pin. I think the next Spectral Pin will kill it. And it does. You can see the explosion damage here. Actually you can't, but that's what happened there. Oh snap, I hit 25,000 for nothing. So the essential difference between Soul Eater and the Dark Summoner is that the Dark Summoner can heal with Sadism Pleasure, but the Soul Eater cannot heal, so I need to be extra careful here with the Soul Eater. They got hit there. So same thing. Gonna get this guy out. And I think the dummy's gonna be gone. And guess what Spirit Blade is used for? Destroy mushrooms. Send out Spirit Wolf. It's in range. It is. Bad one by me. You get a curse down. See, Garage Formation cooldown really very useful. Hate this skill, this is like the worst skill. I think they actually reduced it. So you can see that my Soul Scream actually did additional damage. So for those wondering if your skill has to choose between the boss or the dummy itself, it will prioritize the dummy, so don't need to worry about that. Let me get my curse down actually. Curse, blink away. And Spectral Pin. The damage is actually pretty good, to be honest. And actually in my previous video, I managed to get the 3 stacking on the boss and the exploder doing the additional damage to kill it. So yeah, I'm actually doing more than one take because at my previous take, my Dragoness crashed again. So if you watch my Dark Summer video, the Dragoness actually crashed like at the boss after I killed the Barbarian X guy. So same thing for this run, but this run was at the Power Rangers, so we are back here again, no worries. It's actually around, I think 5 AM now, not too sure. Trying to get the showcase for everyone for 2nd April. So you get a fair idea while you're leveling to 50. I'm sure everybody hits Assassin Bonita the most. Oh, just got hit for nothing there. I need to be careful here.
고통과 죽음의 문이야.
So, back formation, phantom guard, reduce crit resistance, increase slow now, and try to one shot. Should actually use Phantom's Avenger. Whoops, guys, not Dragon Soul. But well, we get a DA, so we're all happy. Oh, did Assassin Bonita die too? Spirit Paper to death? Oh yes. Spirit Paper of Theft. Is that free heals? No? No! I saw the healing aura there, guys. But 127,000 HP left, guys. Definitely enough. I actually soloed Archbishop and then normal with my MacLeod. I think... How much HP do I have? Can't remember actually. 60, 80,000? But we do get that free 100% HP and MP after the Barbarian boss if you don't get this guy killed. Hello. So if it's not Spirit Paper EX, I really don't like Spirit Paper. But the EX version feels really a lot better. Pierce damage? Yeah. Just gonna curse this guy so I get some hits. And if you curse him and brand him, the DPS is actually pretty awesome. Explosion. And I realized that the Spectral Pin actually hits knockdown targets. So that is definitely +1 to know. Curse. And Spirit Twinge definitely do good DPS despite being a level 1. Oh man, I'm gonna get my brand going. Use Trouble first. Try to stack up this. Our Spectral Pin here. Second one, here we go. Oh. Screams for you. Double damage? Yeah, we do see the double damage. So I'm playing it safer with the Soul Eater. Oh, snap. Oh, just in time. So let's get our Dragon Soul this time proper. Dragons. So 400,000 damage. Cool guys, cool. Clawed to death, I think, on the previous boss as well. I mean, for the Dark Summoner. So I would say Rampage Claw definitely worthwhile to get. And we need to wait now for the cooldowns of both skills. If not, we're gonna go into the next area in trouble of not destroying the pillars. Yep. Actually, I'll try the one-shot clear all three. Let's see if we can do it. Yup, let's see if we can do it. Oh, we should have won. Yeah, we did it, guys. So that means we can safely take out our Soul Gate. Get some Spirit Paper going for 16 hits. Oh my goodness, that's huge DPS. Gonna be safe now, make sure it pops. Go. Yeah, we made it. So we know that we can do this now. Revenge Hand, Spirit Beast, Beast Spirit, and our Rampage Claw. So just gonna give a cooldown for those skills. Boss is sleeping. Screaming just a wee bit. Trying to make sure I don't cast the wrong skill. Oh shit, I'm gonna be too slow. Play it slow now, please don't disturb me. Spirit Beast. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! I made it! Oh, no I didn't! Again? Really guys? So close, I misplaced my revenge hand just a bit. It's a sad day, everybody. It's a sad day. I got slowed. Kazu is not happy. It's gonna be screamed. Snap, guys. That close. That close. Whoops. One thing I realized about the Soul Eater is make sure you get the Spectral Beam going all the time. If you don't get it, then it's not gonna be good. You can see that the puppet don't work on the boss. I do not know why. So it's kind of a sad thing. Out of range for the. Just gonna try a dummy again. You can see the dummy disappears. Construction out. Not doing too well. Oh, my Beast Spirit got cancelled. Please, not near me. Okay, nope. Ouch. I really don't want to use my scream. That seems to be forcing me. Okay, it's broken. How am I trapped? Okay, it's going. This. Make sure we get the crit buff. And we do Dragon Soul. We need to get out now. I'm trapped. That's not good. Just got hit 3 times in the face because I didn't dodge the first one. Face statue starts to move. Not today. Just my main DPS skill. I'm in trouble. Gotta get my genie up just now too. Can my spirit beast kill it? Oh, it does. Nice. Yay, we did it guys. Soul Eater here. And I think Phantom Avenger will be a better skill or ultimate to use, now that I realized. The cooldown decrease in a solo run, definitely very useful, and I'm thinking about just a minute longer here for my Soul Eater because, as I mentioned, the Dark Summoner has that healing capability, and many titles here earned. So yep, hope you guys like these two Archbishop Nest solo runs by my Dark Summoner and Soul Eater. Had a glimpse of the skill build as well, gonna make a proper region card as always. Hope you guys enjoyed this video here. It's actually 5:13 AM, so hope you guys appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are interested with the Dark Summoner and Soul Eater. The Blade Dancer and the Spirit Dancer will probably come up tonight or maybe Tuesday night, so you can watch it while you're waiting for maintenance, and hopefully it doesn't drag too long. Hope you guys like this video once again. Thanks for watching, God bless, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Should be correct. Get the boss first before his binding thing. And yep. Pushed away by those mobs. Dami is still there.